For this question, we're looking at changing the subject of the formula. To make something the subject means to have that thing equal to everything else you have. So we're making x the subject, so our final answer should be x equals something. Whatever it is, I don't know yet, I haven't worked it through, but it should be x equals something. So let's start. The first thing you'll notice is that there's a bracket in here, and it looks like we're going to need to solve the equation for x. So just like what you may have done previously, it is the same as solving. The only difference is that we're not going to get a single numerical answer. We're going to be left with an equation to find x. A bit like when you have speed equals distance over time. So the first thing you're going to do, just like BIDMAS, you're going to do the bracket first. You're going to need to expand that bracket because our x is currently trapped in that bracket. We want to free our x. We want x on its own. We want x to be independent and on its own, so we're going to have to free it from our bracket. So I'm first going to expand or multiply out, which might be a nice way to remember it. You're going to multiply out that bracket. Multiply out is used in place of expand because that's what we're doing. We're multiplying everything inside by what is outside. So we're going to get 4 times x, which is 4x, 4 times y, which is 4y, and that is still equal to 9y minus 5. Now, the next thing we want to do is get rid of anything that doesn't have an x in it on the left-hand side, because that's where x currently is. We want to get rid of anything that isn't. So we're going to start by getting rid of 4y. To get rid of 4y, it's positive 4y. We're going to eliminate it by subtracting by 4y. Remember to always do this by both sides. Your equals is a balance. So if you're doing something to one side, you have to do it to the other, or you're going to tip your balance and you're no longer going to have two things that are equal. So we're going to do minus 4y from both sides. That's going to leave us with 4x is equal to 9 take away 4 is 5. Left with 5y, and that minus 5 hasn't changed. Now I've got 4 lots of x is equal to 5y minus 5. So 1 lot of x is that divided by 4. So I need to divide both sides by 4. Now remember that when I say divide by 4, this is the same as saying something over 4 as a fraction. This might be an easier way for you to remember it, as you can then get x is equal to 5y, take away 5, over 4, like that. It is in its simplest form already. There's nothing to cancel because 5 is prime. It doesn't divide by 4 to give us a whole number, so there's nothing I can do there. So what we've done there is we've changed the subject of the formula. We've made x the subject by getting x equals and something to find it. Practice these skills and have a practice of changing the subject.